Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel DMP Tech. In this tutorial, we will going to focus on Azure DevOps. Before we start with the topic, if you are new to my channel, I would highly request you to please subscribe my channel and share this video to the maximum people who want to learn the Azure DevOps. We all know that the Azure DevOps is very famous nowadays for the development. So I'll give you the few introduction of what is Azure DevOps. Azure DevOps is a cloud-based platform by Microsoft that provide suites of a tool for the DevOps, development and operations practices. It helps the team to plan, develop, test, and deliver the software more efficiently and effectively. Azure DevOps supports a wide range of processes, including continuous integration, that is CI, and continuous deployment, that is CD, and the project management. So CI/CD, this is a new term. So I will explain you what is CI and CD. So the CI is basically the continuous integration, the practice of merging the code changes into the shared repository multiple times in a day. Azure pipeline automatically build the code after the each change. Okay, and then continuous deployment, that is CD. This practice of automatically deploying the code to the production after passing the automated test. And there is a one more terminology, that is a version control. So version control is nothing but managing the source code using a system like a Git, allowing the multiple developers to work on the same project without overwriting each other changes. Okay, so these are the three pillars of Azure DevOps, and I will practically show you how Azure DevOps is look like, and we will navigate to each functions that we have. So let's, without any further delay, let's move on to my desktop. So this is the Azure DevOps. When you log into the Azure DevOps, it will look like this. I have already created the organization for myself, that is Chandan Gupta, this one. But in your case, there will not be any new organization. So what you need to do is you need to create a new organization first. Okay. So if we click on the new organization here, if I click on control, so here it is asking about select your project. So you can select anything, but since I am based out of India, I will select this, and I just need to pass this one. So I just, so you can see that the new organization has been created, and here it is prompting me to enter my project name. So right now I can just enter the project name as tutorial, just for example. And here I have a two option, public or a private. Okay, so you can see the public option is disabled for me, so I can just select the private for now. So maybe I can just click on create a project here. Okay, now it will land me to into my project over here. Okay, so these are the interface that it will look like. Here we have like the board, repo, pipeline, test plan, and artifacts. So each of this option I will explain you in detail. So for that you have to stay tuned with my video. Okay, so right now we are on the summary. Okay, and there's nothing in my project right now. And over here we have like the invite option, where I can just invite to my colleague and my, you know, to whom I want to invite over here. I can invite it. Mostly I will invite my colleague to look into, in the same team, you will have a multiple colleague. So you can just form a team, and you can invite the colleague over here and they can see your project, right? So here we have a dashboard. Right now we don't have anything over here. Here we have Wiki. Now we'll come to the board, right? So this board is nothing but it's similar to the Jira. If you guys have worked on the Jira, you must be knowing that in the Jira we were creating a tickets, and then over there we have a board, and then we have iterations. We have projects plan with us in the Jira. This is a similar to that. Here, what we can do is we can create a new work item. So work item is nothing but on which you want to create like a stories, or if you want to create any task, if you want to create any epic, over here you can create that, and you can track on the same, right? So let's say on the board, what we can do is we can just click on the new work item, and over here if I click on the epic, I can able to create an epic over here. So let's say if I enter, for example, development. Okay, so I have created this. I can just write a description. develop something for an organization. Okay. So I'm just taking this as an example, but in the real time organization, you will receive the multiple project in your organization, and you can create an epic for the same. For example, suppose if you're in the organization and you are getting a migration project, okay. So over here, you can just write those kind of topics, and just write a description on it. And then you can just assign the user to whom you want to assign. So right now it is not suggesting anything because it is a private, but in case of you, you will have option to select your colleague or whoever you have invited. So that option will be available over here, and your IT team will give you, they will already merge all the team members or the colleague in your team, and then you can select it over here. Okay, so let's say if I have to go back, so if I just disregard these changes, maybe I'll go to my this one because here we already have something over here. So what I can do, I can just take the parts unlimited project over here. So this I have already created, for the learning. So I can use the same just to teach you guys. Okay, so if I go to board, right? So you see the multiple option over here, and you can see there are a few tasks, right? So as I already showed you, you can just create a different task over here. So now you can see the different options: bug, epic, features, impediments, production backlog, task, and test cases, right? So you can choose any one of them as per your requirement. So just see the example right now. So here we already have one task, right? Which is assigned to me. You can see that it is assigned to me. And, you know, over here, there's no description, but you can write it. Acceptance criteria, you can write it, what action you will do where it should be accepted. You can just mention that, and you can update the latest comment over here. Okay. And if you come to the right hand side corner, you can see the related work, add links, right? So here, this is nothing but you can just add the parent ticket over here. For example, the epic and the story that you have created, and this is a task, right? So you can suppose in the story you have 10 tasks. Okay. So this is the one of the tasks in in the out of the one parent story, you can just give a parent link over here so that it will be easy for you to track, which are the parent ticket you have. Okay. And here it is giving us the link to add a repos. Okay. So repos is nothing but over here, if I come to the repo, here we can just save all the backups and whatever we have created, right? You can just save everything over here. If you just see over here, it is already saved, right? And here you can see the history is here, who has created this. And here is a comparison, right? So it is nothing but a version control system. If you have updated something in the wrapper and afterward you feel that there's something wrong in that, you can just update the revised code and here it will show you the changes, right? So these are the stuff that you have right in the repo. So basically, I'm not explaining you repo right now because I will go into the detail in my next video. But right now, I'm just on the board and I was just explaining you what is this option, right? So over here, you can just add a link of the repo, the backup that you have saved in the repo, so that it will be easy for you, right? So for example, the task is here and you want to see what backup is attached to this task, right? So you can just go here and you can check it. So it is very easy, right? So this is about the board and repo. I have already explained you whatever you can create a new, Git over here and different files. Or one thing that I can quickly show you is that suppose you're working in the data analytics team and you have written some code in SQL Server, right? So this is the one of the view like sales LT view, right? You have created this view for your organization and you want to track this in the Azure DevOps. Track in the sense you want to see. So suppose you have created this view right now, and in the future, because of some additional requirement, you need to change this view, right? So you want to track these changes each and every time. So how can you do that? Suppose you got one ticket, in the Azure DevOps. So I'm just giving you the practical example. Suppose in the board, someone has created a ticket over here. Let's say I'll create one task over here. The task name would be write a view, write a view. So let's see what is this view is. Sales LT all category, right? Write a view this. Oh, sorry. Write the view. I'll just copy the name of view here. Okay. Let me paste it in SQL. Okay. And then here you can just put any description. Like I'll put the same description here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can just copy this description, paste it here. Okay. I will assign it to me and it should be to do, correct? Here I can just take the area that I want to take and iteration. So I'll just save this. Okay. So this is now saved. If so, the task number is 176. So if I go to the work item, you can see 176 has been created. It is assigned to me. It is in to do list and this is path unlimited. Okay. So this ticket is created by someone and now you are working on this ticket, for example. So you have created this view. I'm not explaining you this view right now because the agenda is not to explain you this view, but to explain you the how the Azure DevOps work. Okay. So this task is created now and you have done your work, right? So what you can do is you can just copy this entire code here. Okay. So just copy this. Now you can come to Azure DevOps here. You can create a folder first. Okay. So one here and I'll just put the name of this. Okay. And I'll just put SQL as extension and click on it. Are you sure you want? Okay. So you can see there is a folder SQL1 we have created. Under that, there is a file, the view name that we have. So now what we can do is we can just copy this entire code, select all, copy this, and I'll come to here. I'll paste it. Okay. And then I'll just click on the commit. Here it is asking me for the comment, so I'll keep it blank for now. So it's giving me pushes to this branch are not permitted. You must be use a pull to this branch. Yeah, so it is saying I must do the pull request first. Okay, so let me do that. Okay, guys, the issue was that I was trying to create I was doing the commit in the main branch, but I need to do in the another branch, and then I need to push it to the main branch. Okay, that was the issue that we have. So here, what we did is we have selected the another branch that we have. So I have just taken this one, add terms and condition over here. Okay, and here I'll going to create a new folder that is SQL. Okay, and here what I can do is I can just do the similar stuff as a copy view name. I'll come here, paste it. Okay, and I'll just give the SQL as extension. Create this one. Okay. Now I need to copy the entire code here, syntax here. So select all, copy, Control C, and we'll come here and we'll do Control V. Okay. Now I would like to do the commit. This is coming. Now this is the task that we have. We can link it here and we can just click on complete. Okay. So this is now done over here. It is committed. Now you can just check the history, who has committed it. So Chandan Gupta, I have committed it. Okay. And then you can see comparison. So there's no change right now. So that's why you don't see anything over here. And now claim. Okay, so basically the Chandan Gupta, it is showing me that I have done this changes. Okay, so this is a simple example that we have created a folder and then we have created a file over here as a SQL. Suppose there's some additional requirement you got from the client or the internal team that you have, and you have to change some syntax over here. Okay, so instead of union all, you need to select the union. Okay, and then you need to change the name of this, for example, one, right? And you must be deleting something. For example, let's say you have deleted this option. Okay, so I'm just doing the random changes in the code. And if I just take this one, okay, and if I go to my Azure DevOps, so we already know that we have this file over here. And if I change this, right? So how can I change this? I need to click on edit button over here. So now it is editable. What I can do, I can just change this. Okay. So you can say the revised code I have changed. Now what I need to do, I need to commit this one. Okay. So this is now committed. Now it will go to the reviewer. But if I want to see the history, you can see that now the another name is fetched up. That is myself. And over here, it is giving me all the details that I have. If I click on that, you will come to see what changes I have done, right? So here I have changed this one. So I have deleted, you know, here union all. So you can see it is highlighted in red. And this one I have deleted. So in the new code, there's nothing over here. This is an old copy and this is a new copy. Okay. And this is a side by side. If you want to change inline, you can just change over here. And if you want to see the modify content, you can see the modify content also. And here, if this is a good for the comparison, I would say. Okay. So this is how you do it. That's all for this video. I know I'm not covering the basic one. I'm taking the random one, but these are the usual cases that we usually see in the company. So when you are newly joining as a data analytics or a data engineer in any company, these are the basic tasks that you need to do. Please stay tuned to my channel. I would definitely introduce the new videos in Azure DevOps, and I will explain you everything in detail. If you have not liked and subscribed my channel yet, I would highly request you to please subscribe my channel and share this video to the maximum people who want to learn the Azure DevOps. Thank you all. Thank you for your time.